Welcome back to ranking every movie I saw in November. Let's do it. In last place, I have The Marvels. But, The Marvels, congratulations. You're not a bad film. You're just In fact, most of the movies this year, There are some good things about The Marvels, but there are more things that are forgettable. The Spaceballs plot, the villain is not that good. Monica Rambeau, of a character. Miss Marvel, though, is great. I think it is a better film for Captain Marvel. It made me like her more. Easily the most likable she's ever been. And I don't think that there was a big need to include Kamala's parents here. Nick Fury, what are you doing, my guy? But it is what it is. Integration, baby. Did you watch Secret Invasion? No, you didn't. Nor did I. Because no one watched that show. So that's last place. Up next, I have Wish. Wish is kind of in the same boat as The Marvels, but there are a few more things I'd say I liked about Wish. The animation style got a lot of heat, and rightfully so. Sometimes it feels kind of weird, but there are some sequences in the film I was like, that's good stuff. Chris Pine is pretty damn great as the King Magnifico, the villain of this movie. And while, yeah, I don't like the song that much, it is better once you see what's going on around him in the context of what's going on in that scene. The animation's pretty tight, pretty sick in that scene. The other performances are good. Evan Peters is in this movie for some reason. Why in a random tiny role? If you're gonna get the guy, might as well make him a bigger role. Nothing super crazy as far as the songs go. At All Cost, that one's a banger. Aside from that, nothing I'm gonna listen to. There's no "you're welcome," A forgettable film, but not a bad one. Up next, I have Next Goal Wins, a film I was looking forward to because I'm a Taika Waititi fan. Okay, come at me. I still am, baby. That's right. After Love and Thunder, after all the people hating on him, I'm still there, baby. I'm still there. I'm still rocking. This movie was kind of just like Michael Fassbender. He's getting all mad. And then everyone else is Korg. It's like, oh, sorry, man. I was going to kick you the ball, but then I remembered I didn't have the ball. And that's my bad. You should really consider being a little nicer to me. My feelings are really important, okay? White boy, stop being so mean. And that's kind of the whole movie. There are some solid laughs. I think some people are putting too much emphasis on Taika Waititi because Thor Ragnarok was so good that every joke has to land. No, have you ever seen a comedy movie? Not every joke lands. That's impossible most of the time. There also is Nacho Libre, so pinnacle comedy right there. Some of the jokes don't land, some of them do. The characters are likable enough. I wouldn't say you have to go run out and see this film, but I enjoyed it. Up next, I have Napoleon, a movie that makes me go, not bad, not bad. Napoleon is, I'm not really sure what the point of this movie is. There's no real story outside of Napoleon and Josephine. It kind of just feels like a highlight reel of all of these different scenes of his life. I have heard some people say, oh, I don't like how they depicted Napoleon. They depicted him as a jerk. That's not what he was. I'm not really going to get into that, but as far as in this movie, again, just the highlight reel. Sometimes it's up and down. Sometimes it's I think they cut out some important story bits to make some of the characters and their relationships a little more fleshed out rather than just jumping around. Okay, we're here, and now we're here, and now he's banished, and now we're at Waterloo, and now we're here, and now we're here. It's like, dude, well, slow down. Am I on this guy's huddle? What's going on? But the upside of that, it's acted really well, it's directed really well, the cinematography, the music, all of that is pretty good. It just lacks that central glue, which would make it, I say, a good film, but it's really long, definitely not for everyone. It's like going to the museum, You're excited when you're going, you get there and you're like, wow, this is interesting. But then by the end, you're ready to wrap things up. In first place, I would say I have The Hunger Games. Let's go. Songbirds, the snakes, and snakes, baby. Songbirds, the snakes, and salads. The Hunger Games is not without its faults, but it has the most things that stand out to me, though. In fact, I'd say of all the movies I saw here, it's the only one that had aspects that stuck with me. The acting is really good. Tom Blyth, Rachel Zegler, they are pretty great as the two leads. But talk about Viola Davis, hot damn. Talk about Peter Dinklage, hot damn. They are really good, and the Hunger Games sequences themselves are intense. And I think it does a great job of being a prequel, setting up a lot of the lore of the Hunger Games. And it's really interesting just seeing all that stuff take shape and form the Hunger Games we see later with Katniss. The action is minimum, but it's good when it's there. There are some really other interesting tributes, and I like watching Lucy Gray in this game's a very different competitor than Katniss. Of course, the movie is not without its faults. The main one for me is freaking Cornelius, whatever his name is, Cornelius. I'm just gonna call him Snow. He's like good guy. He's the best guy. He's your best buddy, your best friend. I love this guy. He's evil. It's just, I don't think the switch is as natural as I would have liked, but it is what it is. It's a good film. I liked this one. There it is, ranking my top 5 films from November. Let me know what you think. Which one's your favorite? Let me know. I make a new video every single day. Bob the Alien, any thoughts? Bob the Alien says no. Thanks for watching. New video every day. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs. Bye.